Welcome to the Home Economics class. Let's begin our lesson with a prayer. Father, I thank you for life. I ask for wisdom and understanding for my viewers in Jesus' mighty name. Our topic for today is maintenance and repair of clothes and household articles. And to our objectives are, by the end of the lesson, the student will be able to explain the term renovation and remodeling, state and explain the importance of renovation and remodeling, explain the types of renovation, and then finally make a calico patch. What is renovation? One may ask. This type of renovation is not about buildings, but it is about our clothes and articles, household articles. It is a process of repairing or mending faults or flaws, such as breaks, tears, and many more in clothes and household articles. One will ask, do household articles have breaks? Yes, your button can break. The strap of your bra can break. Remodeling, on the other hand, is making new articles out of old items or existing ones. For example, making a short sleeve shirt out of a long sleeve shirt, or making babies' clothing, babies' dresses out of of a wedding dress. Why do we renovate or remodel our clothes? This makes articles become useful once again, and also to retain some of its original beauty, which will increase the lifespan of our clothes and articles. And then it cuts down on the expenditure for clothing to avoid waste. We can use the money we will use in buying clothing to replace the spoilt one in doing something else. Renovating and remodeling our clothes helps us to save money. It helps one make good use of leisure, and then makes one more creative and resourceful. There are several ways of renovating our clothes and household articles, but we are looking at patching and darning. These are used to cover holes or to mend holes in our clothes. What is patching? We hear that roads are being patched and other things, but this is different. Patching is the attachment of a strong piece of fabric or material to cover a hole or to replace a worn-out part of an article. This can be made by using a threaded needle or a sewing machine. What then is a patch? We made mention of it. It is a small piece of material that is used to cover a hole or to strengthen a weak area. I use material over here because it is not only fabric that can be used. You can use leather as well to patch an article. These are images of patches of different colors or different shades of blue. There's a hole. Let's look at this hole. We cannot just use a needle, a threaded needle, to sew the two parts of or to sew the four parts together. If we do it like that, wearing it will be very difficult for us. It will not fit us the way it has to fit. Therefore, this requires patching or darning. We have two main types of patching. One is print patching, then two, plain or calico patching. Print patching is made with a patterned or printed fabric. That is any fabric that has designs in it already, and it is usually done on outer garments. This is a picture of a printed fabric. So when patching something like this, you have to make sure that you use similar fabric so that it doesn't bring any confusion. We have a picture of a calico patching here, plain or calico patching. We see that the fabric or the article is plain, and also the patch is plain. This is patching by hand by the use of a threaded needle. Let's look at how badly this denim fabric, this denim garment is spoiled. You might still want to wear it, so you need to patch it. Over here, a printed fabric has been used for the patching, but then a threaded needle has been used to make the stitches we see over here. To make it decorative, they have a printed fabric has been used, and then the way the stitches are made and the patterns in the patch too are similar. This is patching by machine. If you look at it carefully, you see that machine stitches have been used to stitch the patch onto the fabric. This is also a decorative one. Patchwork is a type of needlework in which small pieces of fabric of different colors or designs are sewn together. Small pieces of fabric of different colors and designs are being stitched together over here. This is the wrong side, so we cannot see it clearly, but this is the right side. Different colors, small pieces of fabric, different colors, but this has similar designs. This can be used in making a quilt. Darning is another way of repairing our clothes or a form of renovation. This is a repair work done by weaving threads to cover a hole or a worn out area of an article. Darning is mostly done in woolen articles. It can also be made by hand or a machine. Now we want to talk about the types of patching. We want to talk about the types of patching. Calico or plain patching. Calico patch, I told you, is a patch done with a plain piece of fabric. So calico or plain patching. You can call it calico patching, you can also call it plain patching. This is the strongest patch because it has two sets of stitching for holding the patch down to the garment. And it is used for mending household linen like bed sheets, pillowcases, tablecloths. It is also used for mending garments without printed designs. Guidelines or rules for patching. For you to patch successfully, you must follow the following rules. 1. Must match the garment in pattern. The pattern should be the same. If it's a pattern patch you are making, the design should be the same. Texture, the same type of fabric should be used. The same type of fabric should be used. The patching material must match the garment in pattern, texture, and color. If a new fabric is used for patching, you must wash it first to prevent shrinkage. The patch should be large enough to cover the hole and the surrounding areas. Lengthwise thread in the patch must match those in the article to be patched. Shape the patch to a square or rectangle because these edges are easier to handle than circular shape. Fix the patch on the article before cutting away the worn part. Stitches should be neat and flat. Steps to follow in patching. First of all, the area must be matched. The area must be marked. Where the article is worn out has to be marked by using a tailor's chalk. You mark around the area. Then cut out the required size of patch. After that, you fold the turnings on the patch to the right side. Place the right side of the patch on the wrong side of the worn out part, carefully matching the grains. Then pin, tack, and stitch the patch on the article. Turn to the right side, nip the corners, and trim surplus material. Fold the edges, tack, and stitch into position so the double stitching is seen over here. Now you have an assignment on Google Forms. Please make sure you do it. This is supposed to be submitted in 2 days' time. And then you answer the following questions as well. When school resumes, you are expected to come along with a specimen calico patch. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.